Shalom. Shalom, Yesharala. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching the 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch, and in this quick lesson, we're just going to get into, just let, I'm probably just going to say let the unjust be unjust. And, it's either that or it's going to be something else. You're right. It's going to be a time by the time this is up. So, because, this lesson was sparked by Edelman Natazapa and GMS South Carolina '08. And he been going to a lot of videos of pretty much just scoffers, right? A lot of them be like Christians or just be like women that don't know what the fuck they talking about. And it's like, dang, bro, you know what? Like, we're really like in the times of, we're not finna keep like, I ain't even gonna say keep, because we really already stopped really messing with you Christians, anti-Hamashiachs, anti-Christians. Right? So, because, we understand that, like, bro, we in the end, if you still ain't getting it, bro, we're not finna go back and forth with you. Simple as that. We're not finna waste our time on you anymore. Now we're gonna teach and we're gonna be fishing for the elect, right? As well as building them up through the lessons that we do. But we're not finna be going back and forth with you anti-Christians over, scriptures, bro, because we already been doing it for years already, cutting y'all up every time. Hell, we're the reasons why y'all delving even more into the Bible anyway, right? The black Hebrew Israelite, which we're not black Hebrew Israelites, it's just Hebrew Israelites, trying to add black to it to make it, dark, it's just stupid. It's just Hebrew Israelites, man. It's not a thing of color. We'll go ahead and get this. Revelation chapter 22 and verse 11. It says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still." So in other words, bro, like, we're mainly focusing on the unjust part, right? So if you're unjust, bro, hey, we're just gonna let you be, right? We're just gonna let you be like, hey, all right, you got it, my name, you got it, right? Now, we're not finna go back and forth with you anymore. Not over scriptures, man. Y'all can't handle prophecy. Y'all still talking about God is all love, right? God is all love. He doesn't. I mean, it clearly shows in the scriptures he's not all love. You mean to tell me a power that's all love is gonna flood the earth, right? No. If he's all love, he would have let during Noah's time, he would have never flooded the earth, right? Meaning that he's not all love. He's a perfect balance. What he is all love is righteous, but he's a perfect balance of love and hate, right? Because the Lord loves as well as he hates. Jacob says, "I love." Esau says, "I hate." Romans the 9th chapter, right? Because all these dudes are doing just airing out their own vain opinions anyway. They just want to hear themselves talk, thinking they got the scoop on the Hebrew Israelites. See, you Hebrew Israelites, y'all ain't got the spirit because whatever they might be talking about, which is nonsense. And it's all gonna be fun. It's gonna be so funny because in that day when all hell breaks loose, bro, they're gonna be like, damn, they're gonna fulfill that with Wisdom of Solomon 5th chapter 5 and 8, I think, 5 and 4. How we have counted his life madness and his end to be out under. That's exactly how these 2/3 are thinking. The ones that's coming against us. Right? So, yeah. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 4. And I'm getting this because we understand that it's the Lord that did this to them. And with us seeing that the Lord did this to them through the Spirit, we be like, well, there's no point of trying even harder. Not finna break our backs trying to allow you to get the truth. It's either you're gonna get it or you're just not. And then there's nothing we can do about that. All we're doing is preaching the word. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Right? So the God of this world, Esau, Edom, because that's all they defended. When you think about it, all these people that when they come against the Hebrews, like they're just defending Esau. You know, a lot of them going to, well, I mean, the Gentiles can be saved, man. The Old Testament done away with. It's just the same old bull crap that been going on for years that the apostles already destroyed. All right, the arguments that's been shattered many of times already. Like, bro, we're not gonna keep doing it. We're in the end, and we're trying to focus on getting ourselves right and building up the elect. We ain't got time to go back and forth with you anymore. Like this is some fucking game or something, right? Oh, GMS is not taking any more questions. You damn right we're not taking any more questions from y'all. Unless you are sincere, you proceed to being sincere, then guess what? We're not tolerating your shit anymore, man. Simple as that. All right, it says, remember to read 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 4 from the top. It says, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine upon them, or shine unto them. All right? So, in other words, they're going to be stuck in their ways unless the Lord takes that lock off their head, unlocks their spirit to get this thing, get this wisdom and knowledge, understanding. All right? Because, you know, that's what it boils down to. The Lord got them stuck in that way. Why? Because ultimately they're gonna be that multitude is gonna perish, that was born in vain. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that scripture. It's gonna be my last scripture. In 2 Ezra chapter 8 and verse 9 and verse 22. It says, let the multitude perish then which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept. Right? That grape of the cluster from the vineyard, which is the elect. Right? Small amount, but still gonna be big, but it's a small amount in comparison to the whole thing. Reading says, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Right? So the elect, they're gonna be made perfect, aka complete through the sufferings that they go through. But yeah, man, you know, as it says, man, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. All these people, they're just merciful. That's all it is, just merciful, just wood for the fire. That's all they are. That's why we're not going to continue. Now, we'll correct things on what they say. You know, whatever spirit whatever spirit the Lord puts on the brothers, you know. But, you know, as far as like really just dealing with these people, it's like we're just too late in the game for that now, man. We're trying to work out our own salvation, man. We're getting closer and closer to that great day, man. We trying to make sure our spirits are right, man. And we not. And a good big way of doing that is not going back and forth with you all the goddamn time, right? That's why the apostles, you know, Apostle Harvey, man, made that order, man. Like, just call the cops on what was it? Started with just vocabulary alone. Now it's anybody, any anti-Hamashiach that's coming up to us, because we're just done with it, man. You've been doing it for too goddamn long, man. And we now, hey, bro, time is about up, and y'all still stuck in that. Hey, that's you. Sorry, not sorry. All right. But yeah, man. Anyways, you know, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I'm ending it out by saying Ka Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yesharala.